a lot of your enemies are actually closer than you think, and most of them are from your past. Most of the people from your past and people that used to know you before you evolved into your highest potential, these people have a problem with you evolving. They have a problem with you outgrowing them. So a lot of your enemies are people that you knew from your past because they feel like you outgrew them and they're kind of triggered by it. So they want you to, like, they want to pull you back down to where you were. A good example of this would be, let's say that you used to party a lot, or let's say that you used to let's say that you used to do that, and then you stop. You're just like, I'm out of this phase of my life. I'm growing. Possibly you want a family. Possibly you want to open up a business. There's multiple possibilities that makes you cut negative habits out of your life, and that is the main root of it is to grow. To grow, you have to leave behind certain things. You have to leave behind people, environments, and mindsets and habits in order to grow. So people that knew that version of you, they will feel uncomfortable with you for outgrowing them because they're still stuck in the same habits and the same mindsets that you yourself have outgrown. So they will feel triggered by your new growth. They will feel triggered by your evolution. They honestly feel a little bit of insecure because they feel like you left them behind. But you didn't leave them behind. You just outgrew them. And they left themselves behind by staying stagnant and not matching your frequency or your energy. So it's really a them problem, not a you problem. But most of your enemies are people from your past. And of course, you have strangers too. Quite frankly, there will be people that will have problems with you because you remind them of somebody that they dislike. For example, someone said that they didn't like this one guy because he reminded him of like the archetype Chad. They used to bully him. So he would find Chads in the archetype of guys and his life as he got older, and he would take that pain out on those new people from the pain from the old people. So sometimes people don't like you because you remind them of someone that hurt them, triggered them, and they have these false projections and false narratives about who you are. They think that they know you, but it's really just all false information. For example, women in general. A woman can have a natural mean mug. A woman can look so mean and people would think the worst about her, but she could be the sweetest person in the world, just preserving her energy from predators. And people can go on and say all these nasty things about her, but the true reality is she's probably introverted, she probably has social anxiety, and she's possibly just preserving her energy. And people will do some of the most malicious things because of the false narrative that they have painted about her, and it's gender neutral. So there's most people that dislike you from your past because you outgrew them, and then there's most people that dislike you because you remind them of their past. And then there would just be people who don't like you because what you stand for, or they just don't like you for certain aspects of who you are. Not everybody is meant to like you. But I don't think just because someone dislikes you that they have the right to try to ruin your life. You can dislike somebody and move on with your life. That's my take.